My name is Anila Williams Johnson, and I'm from Tower Gardens. I moved out there in February of 2007, so about 15 years. So when I first heard rumors about Tower Gardens was gonna be teared down, it was like, it was rumors at first, it wasn't official. I decided, I was like, I'm not gonna rent, I'm gonna buy me a house. I wanna buy a house. So I found out the first time home buyers program.
I am a school counselor and I'm a young black male. It's created a generational wealth for myself to be able to pass down to my kids. My father died when I was 18 in my senior year of high school, and he was due to retire 2 years prior to him passing. And he had dreams of owning a home and buying a home.
My name is Hector Martinez. I'm originally from Honduras, but right now, like I said, I'm the first generation homeowner in my family. And I became like an inspiration to my sisters, because they now are looking into purchasing their own house. They're trying to follow my footsteps. So now instead of being the youngest brother, they're looking at me like the big brother now. And it's a good feeling because it's something positive that I'm inspiring my family to do. And I advise everybody to go ahead and try to get a house on their own.
My name is Felicia. I used to live in Youngsters for quite a long time, about 20 years or more. It's a total different feel from coming from Youngsters and then having your own home, privacy, quietness, comfort. Yeah, it's a big difference.
I would encourage anybody going through this process, and I actually kind of get a lot of people, tell them about the process, send them the link, and the first thing I tell them to do is save, save, save. Start getting the discipline now, start learning how to get to save your money, because it's gonna make it easier in the long run when you got that money for that down payment. Anytime if I needed help or if I had any issues or any questions, I could talk to one of the staff members.
I would tell anybody that was trying to buy a house to be patient. The great thing about the process that I went through with NRHA, know what you're getting yourself into, and listen. It's a learning experience, and if you've never bought a house, and most people haven't, they're learning, and so you have to be patient with learning.
The co-worker that referred me to the program was my supervisor, Brandon Banks. He referred me to the program. He was the one who talked me into it, and he cared enough about the employees to the point where he kind of educated me, give me a little history, because he went to the program himself.
So Hector Martinez was the perfect example of an employee that could utilize the Homenet program. I was very excited to see him take advantage of it. It has done nothing but build his morale and loyalty to NRHA. It's
impacted me more validation amongst my peers who I look up to. It's helped me become more well-rounded and a better individual.
My mother, she passed in 2013, and when we had our house, my mother was she was like the matriarch of the family. She brought everybody together. But a lot of times, when you living out, somewhere like Tower Gardens, not that much room, especially when you have a one-bedroom. And because I feel like anytime when my family together, like my mother's spirit is there.
Recently losing my mother and going to clean out the house, get her belongings. She kept a lot of everything pretty much, and she had that same blueprint of the house that my dad wanted to build. And so I looked at that, and before she passed, before she gained her wings, I had told her that I was buying a house.
It feels like accomplishment, a goal that probably a lot of us have, that we want to fulfill sometime in our life, and it's something that you can pass on as well. I have grandchildren. It's possible. Just take the steps to do it. And I'm one of them people, I tell people all the time, hey, Homenet is the one that helped me. That's what I tell them, Homenet helped me.
I was out there looking for about a year and a half, and nothing that I could afford on my own without a program. And Miss Ford called me and told me about a wait list. And she told me that I could come see the house. And when I came see the house, I fell in love with the house. But like I said, I had to wait. And when she finally called me and said that everybody turned the house down, I was so excited that I was ready to move in the same day without even doing the paperwork. but we made it through, and here we are, owning my first house.
It's definitely empowering, you know, to be able to say, you know, I'm a homeowner.
I got the $60,000 grant, as well as the 1% spark interest deduction, and I got a fabulous rehabbed home. I mean, even now, everything's under warranty. I mean, it works out. I couldn't ask for a better program or a better blessing.